Lily has discovered that Matthew has this secret. My funds magically rose bud. So Angel sees Lily as a threat. So unfortunately, Christy is our single that is going home first. What's good, guys? It's Alissa and welcome to my universe. We are playing The Bachelor and we are on episode 4. Now I am recording this specific part on the same day that I recorded episode 3, and then when day 4 starts, I will be recording on a new day because I have to change everybody's outfits, because I told myself after every elimination I'm changing every single person's outfit. And I also have to just change a few things up in the game to start our new day. If you're liking what you're seeing so far, please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if this is your first time here, please be sure to subscribe to the channel to stick around. We're quite literally picking up right where we left off. After elimination day, Christy was sent home. So if we're looking down here at the bottom, no Christy. I am in shock. I am shooketh, and quite literally you can still see her leaving on the side. Oh, she's gone. She is gone. You seen her walking over here. Actually, you can still see the remnants of her footprints. She left. Christy is officially gone, but y'all, right when I was about to start recording, Helena did a romantic introduction with Onyx. So I want to look at their relationships really quick. She's neutrally attracted. At first impression, Helena has a crush on Onyx and she thinks she's interesting. It says there's just something about Onyx that seems to vibe in a way that appeals to Helena. And Onyx thinks that Helena is adventurous. This sim seems to have lived so much in one city one day, in another the next, from job to job, and from love affair to yet another. It makes them a little fascinated. Wow. Now, of course, at the start of every episode, y'all know I like to go over where the relationships with Matthew are sitting at. So we did just, look at him working out. We did just end off on an elimination. It is still elimination day in the game. In the last episode was our speed dating. So every one of the girls that could went on a date with some one-on-one time with Matthew. And as it said in the rules of this, which again, the website for the rules is no longer online. Now, by the time this video comes out, the website could be back up. But I went by what the rules said, and to have the least romance to the high romance go on the dates in that order, which left Christy and Alissa vulnerable for elimination because they did not spend that one-on-one time with our bachelor. Even though Alissa did not spend that one-on-one time with the bachelor, she was still able to stay. Now let's just go over these relationships really quick. The highest relationship with our bachelor is Angel with 52 friendship and 25 romance. The second highest relationship with our bachelor is Lily with 47 friendship and 25 romance. Sitting in third place with the highest relationship with our bachelor is Helena. I know, right? Shocking. Helena and Matthew have kind of been a little on and off. They like each other, then they don't the next. So it's very interesting. They're very hot and cold, but she has 44 friendship with our bachelor with 25 romance. With 6 girls left, that kind of splits us right down the middle with top 3 romance and bottom 3 romance with our bachelor. Now flipping this completely on its head, we have our bottom 3 relationship values with our bachelor Matthew, with Alissa sitting at 41 friendship, 24 romance. Sitting with about an even-keeled friendship and romance, we have Onyx with 23 friendship and 24 romance. And with the lowest romance, but the highest friendship with our bachelor, which is Halo. As we see from Christy, that is not always the factor that keeps you in this house, so you do have to build a romantic connection with our bachelor. She's sitting at 82 friendship and 22 romance, so they gotta put the pedal to the metal building their romantic relationship with our bachelor. I'm gonna let them get back to it. Our maid is over here boxing for some reason. We're back to a more randomizer style day as we continue on until we have our house party in the next episode. But it looks like Alissa was memeing it up. So it says crusty memes. Oh no, no, no. Those memes are stale and rotten. Please make it stop. And she is a Virgo. So Virgo Sims perfectionism can bring stress to themselves. Now let's read her whims. She wants to be friendly with Lily. And I'm gonna let you do that, girl. Let's give her a heartfelt compliment. Sure, that's nice and friendly. So this is pretty much the aftermath of the elimination from the last episode. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, see what the girls are up to. Alissa over here talking to Angel. They're over there talking about shows. That's hilarious. Lily is flirty. Okay, whim complete. She wants to chat with someone for being cheerful and crush the dreams of a toddler from hating children. Now, I thought it was interesting that 𝗕𝗄 is a animal lover, but she does not want kids. I thought that would be an interesting dynamic for her to have. Oh, okay, her whims are just completing themselves. So she does want to cook a meal. She is our foodie as well. So I'm gonna have her make everybody some dinner here. So let's do that. Let's do steak tartare. Lily learned that 𝗕𝗄 has beer brewing, and now 𝗕𝗄 has the beer brewing skill. All right, Helena, she's sleepy, so she's gonna head to bed. I'm gonna let her do that because it is pretty late. And Alissa and Onyx, where y'all at? Where are oh, this lighting scared the hell out of me. In here giving each other massages. Give hand massage. Okay, she wants to level up in handiness from being clumsy and host a party from being a party animal. Yo, I'm so weak at this right now. Like, what? Not her harming her. Like, I wouldn't want a clumsy person giving me a hand massage either. But okay, y'all. It seems that Alissa and Angel are really hitting it off as friends. It seems like the trio in this whole thing is like Angel, Alissa, and Onyx, which is interesting because Angel and Onyx actually have a difficult family dynamic. So let's check on Lily. Lily wants to kiss someone, girl, you can't do. I'm sorry. We got 𝗕𝗄 in here still cooking it up. Angel, of course, is still with, oh, and Onyx. Where is Onyx? She is in the swimming pool naked. Swimming pool naked. Okay, did her bathing suit come off or something? I think it did from her jumping in the pool. But I don't know why it's not telling me that when that happens. Yeah, she's naked. Yeah. Sorry about that. I do need her to put clothes on. She wants to share her insecurities and she wants to freshen up in the mirror. I can definitely have her do that. Let's do that. Freshen up. Yeah. I don't think your sister wanted to see you naked, but I am gonna have 𝗕𝗄 just come over here and call everybody to this meal. Oh, she was over here chilling. I'm telling you, I am so interested to see how this is going to go. And I definitely need our bachelor to interact with the girls a little bit more, but Onyx is over here freshening up in the mirror, and I do need you to put some clothes on. We are not about to have a repeat of Alissa on the first day. So let's check on Matthew real quick. He's in here listening to some music, but I really need you to interact with the girls. So I'm gonna re-roll his wants, and he just always wants to listen to music. He wants to be friendly with 𝗕𝗄 from being loyal. Oh wow, how interesting that 𝗕𝗄 walks into the room. Hey 𝗕𝗄, we're going to be friendly with you. How about just a hug? That's kind of perfect, I think. He's like, hey 𝗕𝗄, I'm so glad you stuck around. I'm sorry that, you were in the bottom, but I think that we need to work on building our connection a little more past our friendship, because I'm really here looking for love. He wants to do something romantic. She's like, yeah, I get it. I'll definitely work on being romantic. I'm a slow burner, so trying to make her Serena from Love Island. So, it just takes her some time. So Matthew wants to be romantic with somebody. So let's spin this wheel and see who Matthew is going to be romantic with. Because now he has romance with all the girls since Christy didn't get any romance with him. And he is going to be romantic with 𝗕𝗄. The person sitting in his face right now. How convenient. let's just get the flirting going. They did have a first kiss. They actually got some romantic satisfaction with one another as well. So I feel like we've upped it. He wants to do something romantic. I feel like we've upped it. Let's do some physical romance. Let's kiss hands because he's a romantic sim. He's like, okay, well, why don't we get that romance started now? And that crossed that off. And now she's telling him a secret. Listen to Halo's deep secret. They are constantly telling each other's secrets. Like, okay. Y'all, I don't know what happened to the food that was made, but I definitely had a Halo come and make dinner and then call everybody to a meal. And I'm like, where's the food that she made? In the fridge. Okay, well, look, everybody come on out. Hello. And then of course, y'all know I send everybody to bed at 10. So the night is actually about to get wrapped up. Yes, now call everybody to eat, please. Call to a meal. All right, I'm waking everybody up because it's not quite time for bed yet. Attraction changed about Chloe, the maid. I'm deleting that friendship or relationship. Chloe, she ain't even on here. Sir, please continue to make these cookies. Is something on the stove? Why couldn't he do it? Anyway, he already ate, so he needs to put that plate down. Who's naked now? Onyx again? Y'all, what the freak is going on? Let's all just sit and talk about the events that just happened. I feel like, you know, I need to do better at having them all interact. I'm just re-rolling his wants just to see if there's anything else that he would like to do, of course, as far as interactions are concerned. All right, I'm gonna do it one more time. He got one more chance. And boom, nothing there. All right, we don't really talk to Lily much, so let's go ahead and talk to Lily. Ask about Christy. Like, how do you feel about the elimination? How are you guys feeling? How do you feel about Christy leaving? And then of course, let's ask about personality turnoffs. Why is Onyx mad? I don't know why Onyx is mad. She said, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting Christy. Oh yeah, I remember. And she honestly hasn't really thought about her her turnoffs. Okay. Oh, he still can't make these. Dang, I really wanted somebody to make romantic cookies. Can she? She's not skilled enough. Dang, okay. And you know what? She wants to share her insecurities with somebody. Does she know, Lily? Share your insecurities with, oh, hold on. Let's just, okay, likes mixology, I'm gonna say no. Since Lily is in our face, I'm gonna just have her share her insecurities with Lily. She can't. She can't. She probably has to have a good relationship with her to do it. But I do need you to put your clothes on, Onyx. Look, production is saying, you know, nobody is going to be naked anymore. That was a one-time thing. We are basically exhausting our budget, putting the blur over you guys when you're naked. So please, no more. All right, who's awake? She wants to read a book and she wants to swim confidently. She wants to host a party. She wants to go to sleep. Angel wants to make a sim happy. So let's bust this randomizer wheel out. Switch it over to the girls plus the Bachelor, which I forgot to do in a few times, but she wants to talk to her sister. She wants to talk to Onyx. So I'm gonna let you talk to your sister girl. Now let me think about this. What can they talk about? Compliments, complaints, complain about elimination, deep thoughts, teach about romantic satisfaction. So she wants to interact with the sim until they become happy. Let's complain about elimination. Let's complain about elimination. Like, oh my gosh, that was so stressful. She's like, well, I mean, you're literally the one with the highest relationship with the Bachelor, so I don't understand how that was stressful for you. She wants to be mischievous, so let's have her be mischievous with her sister. Deception, start a preposterous rumor. lie about career, instill with false confidence. Let's do it. Oh, she was about to do something mean. She's like, you know what, sis? I think you got this, actually. And she's like, really? She's like, yeah, I think you got this. She's like, oh my gosh, are you being sarcastic right now? She's like, who knows? Who knows? So Angel has learned that Onyx has the mischief skill and vice versa. I'm gonna have Matthew, sorry, I'm trying to cook without having to use the randomizer too much. I'm gonna have Matthew ask her about Christy. What is this? Cupid's corner? Oh, sketch a tattoo design. He's like, oh, Onyx, you're still awake? She's like, yeah. I'm so sorry about the elimination. That was very stressful, but how do you feel about Christy going home? I know that you guys weren't really on the best terms. And she said, yeah, Christy and I are enemies. Please don't mention her name again. And I'm gonna have Onyx actually trash talk. Oh no, she can't even trash talk other Sims. She can't trash talk Christy. I wanted her to trash talk Christy, but let me see. Dirty secrets, attempt to gain Matthew's trust. Huh. Let's try this. Let's try to gain Matthew's trust. I don't know what that's from Live Drama Mod, but she's like, I know we got off on the wrong foot and you didn't like that I was fighting Christy, but I want us to start over. I really enjoyed the date that we had and I feel like we really hit it off. So let's start over. She's attempting to gain his trust. I've never done this, I think. Attempt failed. Matthew doesn't trust Onyx yet. Try building their friendship with him first. So that didn't work. Oh, and now their friendship is negative. Oh my. Good versus evil. Good Sims and evil Sims will never agree. Oh, that's why her and Angel are beefing, because Angel's a good Sim. Wow. He's making a joke, but what did he feel about that interaction? Oh, and he's H word ending with a Y, right? I'm gonna reset him because he still got that dang bowl on him, but I guess we gotta, oh, resume the flirty cookies. What the freak? Oh my goodness. Something is not right. Wow. Okay, anyway, it is time for bed. The day is about to be over. Look, Onyx about to take herself to sleep anyway. Looks like all the girls are literally in here asleep. Oh, Alicia is waking up. I'm gonna have her just go back to sleep. It's time for bed. Halo went to sleep, as we can see. Christy is no longer here, so I actually need to remove this. Onyx is also headed to bed right now. Our bachelor needs to find his way to his bedroom. All right, it looks like everyone has now went to sleep. Matthew is on his way to bed. I will see you guys for day 4. Okay, you guys. Hello. It is a brand new day. Probably about a week since I recorded that last clip. But as you can see, we are in a whole new day. It is Thursday in game, and we have a house party planned. Now, in the rules, this is just pretty much like a group date. Let me read it. So it says day 5, house party, come one, come all. Throw a house party, hire all the works, and get the party started. Aim for a gold medal and have everyone get to know each other, have a good time. For a little extra drama, pick 2 of the singles with the lowest relationships with each other to start a little altercation. Now that is drama for 𝗕𝗵𝗻𝗀. So since it was such a long time since I last recorded that, I had to give myself a refresher. And I was so confused as to why Matthew and Onyx had negative relationship. I literally was like, while I was setting up, did I accidentally have them like interact while I was like setting up the house for the party and all that stuff? Y'all, I rewatched the footage and I completely forgot I tried to have her gain his trust, and that made their relationship negative. So how ironic is that now Matthew and Onyx have the lowest relationship. Now, if you can see, there is some things that are a little different in everyone's relationships and things. That is because I have officially gave everyone their backstories. I apologize if my voice is a little funny, y'all. I was out being grown and feeling a little groggy. So I gave everyone backstories. I thought it was important to have everyone have a backstory before the house party, so that when we have our special celebrity guest, she, who you will see, will get to know them on a more personal level. So the party starts at 10. I'm just gonna have everyone interact, but I do have them just steady sitting here on this by the fire pit. But look, y'all can get up if y'all want to. That's fine. I also did update everyone's outfits. I told myself after every elimination, that is when everyone is going to get an outfit change. Because it's more realistic if they change outfits like every day, but look, it's a lot of them. So after every elimination, I will change outfits because it's one less outfit to change, right? So it looks like Matthew decided to come talk to Lily. Lily is showing pictures of 𝗕𝗵𝗻𝗀𝗀𝗀. She's like, yeah, I've been to 𝗕𝗵𝗻𝗀𝗀𝗀. I'm pretty traveled because we know our girl is adventurous. She's pretty well traveled. And now Matthew has learned that Lily has the 𝗕𝗵𝗻𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 culture skill. That's cute. Halo and Helena are over here chit-chatting, and our house party starts in an hour. Looks like our two bestie Westies are over here sitting down chatting with each other. Ooh, what does she want to do? From being loyal, Lily wants to be friendly with Angel. That's cute. And she wants to kiss someone. Really quick, I wanted to address some things before we continue, and it's about the elimination. Since I am recording this section of the video after episode 3 aired, there were mixed feelings about the elimination, which I knew because, it's an elimination. Somebody's going home. Y'all, I am just doing my best to follow the rules. I get it. Things are not going to go how you like. You may not like how I play the game, but by the time you guys watch it, it's already recorded and edited probably like a week later. And not to be like that, but unless I ask for, feedback, or I really need help, or I'm confused and stumped on something, I am ready to receive. But I'm literally just playing the challenge how it says in the rules. In the last episode, it was a speed dating round. It was a speed dating day. And in the rules, it said, go on as many dates as you can. There are 7 girls, and these Sims days are only 24 minutes long. Plus, this game is glitchy and laggy as hell, and it never cooperates with you. So I did my best to go on all 7 dates, and it said that I can either choose at random or start from the lowest relationships. I decided to go with the lowest relationships because a lot of the girls we barely get to see. Again, because there is so many of them. For my own sake of gameplay, I want Matthew to interact with girls that we rarely ever see to give everybody a fair chance. Now, the people with the highest relationship with Matthew, of course, talk to him all the time. So it's like, I kind of expected Christy and Alissa to come out on top either way. Unfortunately, Christy didn't have the opportunity to have that romantic one-on-one time with our bachelor. But Alissa still ended up also being here in the end after all of that. And she didn't go on a date. So it's really just the luck of the draw. In my mind, I'm like, it's actually a miracle that Alissa made it too, because she didn't go on a date at all. She didn't get to have more of a romantic connection. And the last time I think they were really romantic with each other was like episode 1. And then they were like autonomously flirting with each other in episode 2. So Alissa kind of just is always ready to just put herself out there with Matthew. Christy didn't step that up a notch. And that might also be because, if you remember, Christy is romantically reserved. She had the romantically reserved trait. So even with Matthew flirting with her, she didn't autonomously flirt with him, even though they had high friendship. Some people were not happy with the fact that Christy went home, but one thing I will say, and it's just frustrating because I literally explained all of this in the episode because I knew that an elimination was coming up, and now it's not just fun and games anymore and people are going to be going home. I am not going to be happy with the person that goes home in every episode. Somebody is going to have to go home every 3 days. That's a fact. That's just what's going to happen. And whoever it is, we are not always going to agree with. It's also a surprise for me. I try to keep it out of my hands with who actually goes home so that I'm also shocked. And of course, we watch and see how things transpire. I'm not gonna make this whole spiel that long, but it was kind of, as I was editing it, I was like, okay, the cards are kind of showing that Christy is going to be the one with the lowest romance and going home. It just is what it is. When we watch reality shows, when I was growing up, I would watch I Love New York and Flavor of Love. I watch Love Island. I watch a lot of stuff. When we watch, we are never happy with the people that go home. Our faves end up going home, and we don't have control over that stuff. Like, yes, there's like voting involved in some of those shows, but it's like we don't have control over what happens by the time it airs. It's already recorded, it's already edited, it's already put out. What happens happens. And maybe it's because you guys have such close proximity to me and you can, like, you know, comment to me directly or DM me anywhere and just say, hey, do this, do that, do that. But by the time you guys see it, it's already edited and recorded. I can't go back on the decisions that are made. If this becomes too much, I have to choose my sanity, because I get a little bit overwhelmed with comment sections sometimes. So it's like, you know, keep it cute. What does Sim Star always say? Talk to me, I talk back. Just talk to me nice, because I will choose my sanity over an LP. So we're just here to have fun. People are gonna go home. That's the name of the game. Let's finish this. I hope that wasn't too long. Okay, it looks like the girls are not trying to leave the fire pit for some reason. Where did where did Matthew go? The pool. I was just so excited to freaking play. I was like, oh my gosh, we need to get to it. Okay, you guys. So I was watching someone else's Bachelor challenge. I'll put their challenge in the description box. I cannot think of what their channel name is right now, but I did mention them in the Spread Thin Legacy stream. I will find it. But they're doing the Bachelor challenge, their own kind of style of it, and they were using the surprise birthday cake to announce the special guest. And y'all, I thought that was a great idea. So the house party has officially started. Our celebrity guest has arrived. And speaking of Spread Thin Legacy challenge, let's see who our special guest is. Drum roll, please. It is 𝗵 the scientist. Now, I did get this 𝗵 the scientist from Alissa's World, who is the creator of the challenge, but I did change her up a bit to look a little bit more like 𝗵 the scientist to me, kind of give her my style. So 𝗵, our celebrity guest, will be getting to know the girls, chatting with Matthew, and getting the inside scoop on the game. So as you can see, there are 2 ping pong tables behind. I'm also copying this from, the channel name is Sims by Sam. She had the girls do a competition to see who gets a solo date with our bachelor. So for today's episode, as you can see, these ping pong tables are here. There are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 girls left in the house. I'm gonna have them play 3 games against each other. The 3 girls that win their ping pong round gets to go on a solo date with our bachelor in the next episode. And if you thought it was unfair in the last episode that all the girls didn't get to go on the date, well, whoever wins these, it's completely less random than me just saying, you know, it's completely more random than me just saying, hey, whoever has the least compatibility with the bachelor, you get to go on the date first. How about we switch it up and have the girls that actually win their ping pong round be the only ones that get to go on the date with the bachelor in the next episode? I think that's spicing it up. I think that's pretty fun. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pair up the lowest romance with the lowest romance and the highest romance with the highest romance. The lowest romance with our bachelor is Lily with 20 romance with our bachelor, and Angel with 23 romance. So Lily and Angel are gonna play ping pong against each other. And that is an interesting pairing because in the last episode, the randomizer decided that Angel's biggest threat in the game was Lily. So that's very interesting. It's so interesting how things continue to play out in this game. Our middle romance with the bachelor is Onyx with 24 romance, -8 friendship, and Alissa with also 24 romance. So you know what, let me actually add one more ping pong table down so we can just knock all of these out at the same time. How about that? Alissa versus 𝗕𝗵𝗄𝗀𝗀𝗀. Battle of the besties. Oh my goodness. This is going to be interesting. And then we have with the highest romance with our bachelor, 𝗕𝗄𝗄 and 𝗕𝗵 against each other. So 𝗕𝗵 ping pong against 𝗕𝗄𝗄. I'm knocking this out first because the girls have been autonomously trying to play ping pong all this time and I've been having to stop them. So let's see. Let's have Mariah the scientist just chat with our bachelor. Let's see what she does. Where is Matthew? Come on, y'all, come sit. The girls are fighting. Let's see who's gonna win. Looks like 𝗕𝗵 is whooping 𝗕𝗄's butt in ping pong. Y'all, this is so glitchy. I keep having to pause it. Okay, let's see. Ooh, 𝗕𝗵𝗄 is beating Alissa, it seems. Oh yes, 𝗕𝗵 is winning. Alissa got 𝗕𝗵𝗄. Trying to see what's going on in the middle here, because if you remember, Lily actually played ping pong with our bachelor and lost, so I'm trying to figure out if she's good at this or not. But they are going back and forth and back and forth. They ain't playing. Ooh, Lily got one. Not them over here chatting with each other and him getting attraction and stuff. That's insane. They actually know each other. I'll get into his backstory once the ladies finish these games. Let's see. Okay, looks like Lily is beating Angel's butt. Ooh, it looks like 𝗕𝗄 got 𝗕𝗵 back. I am not a good sports commentator, y'all. I hope y'all are keeping up with the game. Uh-oh, tab mode. Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first round is done. Another game of ping pong done. Winner, Alissa Williams. Loser, Onyx Jackson with a final score of 3-1. Oh my. Alissa has secured her date with the bachelor. She looks so cute. I love how she's always doing that little side eye look. That's hilarious. And they're like, you know, good game, but I got my date, ha ha ha. And Onyx is like, I can't believe this. Oh, another one done. Oh my goodness. Another game of ping pong is done. Winner, Helena Martinez, and loser, Halo Augustine with a score of 3-1. So Helena has secured her date with the bachelor, and Halo is not happy about that. And another game of ping pong is done with Lily winning against Angel with a final score of 3-0. So Lily has secured her date with the bachelor. She's like, I can't believe it. I suck at ping pong. Angel's like, oh, I can't believe that she got a date. And Lily's like, yeah, I got me a date with the bachelor. So our final score of the dates with our bachelor in the next episode for the speed dates is Alissa, Helena, and Lily, which is crazy because Alissa didn't even get a date in the speed dating round in the last one. And Helena and Matthew are kind of wishy-washy. They're kind of hot and cold with each other. Lily was not good at ping pong. She just got a date with the bachelor. I think this makes it a little more interesting that the girls have to compete against each other to get time with the bachelor. I really do like that idea. So that was very interesting to see play out. Okay, our host in this episode is Mariah the scientist. So I'm gonna have her socialize with our bachelor, get to know him a little more, ask him about how he feels about this whole situation. She's like, so Matthew Davids, you are the talk of the town right now. You have the hottest party going on, and this is the first season of The Bachelor. in our Sims world, and you are the very first bachelor that was chosen. And he's like, yes, yes, I am. So your story's a bit of an interesting one. Yes, yes, it is. The secret love child of 𝗕𝙤𝙗𝗪, half brother to 𝗕𝙤𝙗𝙗𝗪. And he's like, yes, yes, that is my story. I did not know that I was famous in any way or had relation to anyone that was famous until my father 𝗕𝙤𝙗𝗪 passed away. And I confided in one of the girls, Lily Huang, about that, and I'm not too vocal about it, but something about her vibe just makes you want to tell her about yourself. So I really enjoyed my time with Lily yesterday when I was going on the speed dates, but I told her about my inheritance. I didn't find out about my family's lineage until I received my inheritance from my father, who passed away, 𝗕𝙤𝙗𝗪. He was a famous actor, and I never knew my dad, but I ended up getting a lot of money from that, and I just used it to start my life. As you can see, let's go to his family. 𝗕𝙤𝙗𝗪 is our bachelor's dad. He is a global superstar, and he was a famous actor. His mother is Yolanda. She is a teacher. They live in 𝗕𝗵𝘃, which is where our bachelor is from. So he only knew his mother, and he only found out about his half-brother 𝗕𝙤𝙗𝗪 after his father's passing. So I did get this 𝗕𝙤𝙗𝗪 from the gallery, but he is a proper celebrity, and they are brothers, and they are disliked, and they have a distant family dynamic. So he's kind of trying to make a name for himself. This is 𝗕𝙤𝙗𝗪, his dad's wife, and also 𝗕𝙤𝙗𝗪's mother. So yeah, our bachelor is famous, or trying to be at least. He's a notable newcomer at the moment. So yeah, he's making a name for himself with all the talk about, you know, 𝗕𝙤𝙗𝗪's secret child and 𝗕𝙤𝙗𝗪's half brother. The whole world wants to know who Matthew Davids is. And she's like, you know, I gotta ask. He's like, yes, I have to ask about your engagement. As you can see in his 𝗕𝗵ology, Matthew Davids was engaged, and he had his, well, he wasn't engaged. He had his proposal rejected by 𝗕𝗵𝗵𝗱𝗍 And also, y'all, look at these. Fell in love with 𝗕𝗵𝗵𝗍 and fell in love with 𝗕𝗨𝗕𝗪. Now that had me shook. I'm like, fell in love. He also ended his relationship with 𝗕𝗵𝗵𝗍𝗀, but we'll get into that. Not everything works out. Matthew and 𝗕𝗵𝗵𝗍𝗀 ended their romantic relationship. And she's like, you know, I gotta ask, who actually ended that relationship? And he's like, well, I wanted to get married, and I proposed to Octavia when she was just 𝗕𝗵𝗵𝗍𝗀, and she rejected my proposal, and now she's dating world famous celebrity 𝗵𝗪𝗱𝗀, and that's our history. And he's like, how do you know that? We have our ways of getting the scoop. So if you probably seen 𝗕𝗵𝗵𝗍𝗀 in his relationship panel, as you know, Octavia Moon is the wife to 𝗵𝗪𝗱𝗀. I did get this 𝗕𝗵𝗵𝗱𝗀 from the gallery. She's good, she's family oriented, and I believe she does art. They have a bad romance. She has a bad romance with Matthew, but they have amazing compatibility. Oh, she's an author. They're broken up. Not all love lasts. These Sims are no longer together, and she's or he's grieving the breakup. Somebody grieving the breakup. And Matthew is still attracted to Octavia, but their sentiments are furious and toxic X. Just the sight of Octavia gets on Matthew's nerves these days. Like, how dare Octavia show her face? And Octavia has the toxic X sentiment with him. Hindsight is 2020. And now that the relationship has ended, Octavia is all too aware how toxic her dynamic with Matthew was. So I still got to figure out the, you know, details of why she didn't accept his proposal. But yeah, our bachelor is on the hunt for new romance. His life has completely flipped itself on its head, and here we are now on The Bachelor. So I'm gonna have Mariah the scientist do her job and get to know these ladies. Let's start with Halo. I always start from the top of the list at the bottom. So let's go ahead and start with 𝗕𝗄. She's like, thank you so much for your time, Matthew. And we do have to have this party be gold, but I just want to, you know, utilize our host here a little bit. She's like, wow, Mariah the scientist. She's like, hello, Augustine. How are you? And she's like, I am great. Let's do a friendly introduction. I want to ask you about our bachelor and get to know you a little bit. She's like, so you're from 𝗕𝗂𝗂𝗧𝗧. And she's like, yes, I am from 𝗕𝗂𝗂𝗧𝗧. How was that like growing up in 𝗕𝗂𝗂𝗧𝗧? And she's like, well, I grew up in a family with a mom and a dad. I have a little brother, and my family is very family oriented, but myself, for me, I never really resonated with the idea of having children. I am an animal enthusiast. I love cooking. I love food. I love horses. I used to, you know, ride horses with my family a lot growing up, and I don't know, I just have a deep connection with animals, and my family's always pressuring me to settle down and start a family. I'm not opposed to the idea of, you know, settling down, but having kids is just not in the cards for me right now. I resonate with animals so much more. And she's like, okay. And she's like, you know, I have to ask how you feel about our bachelor. And she's like, of course. So I'm gonna have her ask about Matthew and see what 𝗕𝗄 says. Mariah has learned that 𝗕𝗄 is a horse lover. 𝗕𝗄 says, Matthew is one cool sim. I like him. She's like, awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Let's maybe have her talk to one of the girls that are going on a date with the bachelor. Let's have her talk to Alissa. Did Alissa just trip? I'm weak. I heard her yelp. Hello, Alissa. I love your little purple outfit. It looks cute in cast, and it looks even cuter in person. Very vibrant. And she's like, hi, Alissa. She's like, hello. She's like, so you have been the talk of the town, the breakout star of the show. How are you liking it on the show so far? And Alicia's like, it's been really fun. I never really expected this experience to be the way that it's been, but I've had a lot of ups and downs, and I'm glad to just still be in the game, making a real connection with the bachelor. And she's like, okay, so tell me about your upbringing. Tell me about yourself. And she's like, well, I'm from Strangerville, as everyone has realized. I seen a comment me saying this, and also somehow Alissa knows this as well, but she's like, you know, people hate when you give quirky black girl, and I'm here to just represent for us. I'm from Strangerville. I have a pretty unconventional upbringing. I wasn't born necessarily, I guess. I'm not sure. I was actually found. My mom found me and she adopted me into her family, and I was actually raised by a single mother. And as I was growing up, I learned that my mom was actually an alien. And she's like, what? And she's like, yeah, I learned that my mom was an alien. Okay. And I don't know, I just always grew up different, and it's worked out for me sometimes, and it hasn't worked out for me sometimes. But all I really know is that you just continue to be yourself, and whoever likes you, whoever doesn't, doesn't. And that's been working out for me. And she's like, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for your time, Alissa. And she's like, of course. All right, so I gotta get the party started. What the hell is going on over here? Is she actually playing the piano? I'm gonna have Mariah the scientist. Can they use this? Huh? Y'all, I turned the 𝗕𝗂𝗶𝗹𝗀𝗀 thing back on because I saw a comment that said, let's just go with the flow. And I'm trying to just spice up the drama and the natural things that happen in the game without me having to do all too much. So I turned 𝗕𝗂𝗶𝗹𝗀𝗀's autonomous woohoo back on. And I put it to a very low intensity preset. But hello? Matthew and Alissa, when did they even get back in contact? She just got off the couch. It says, wanna play pretend we're shooting a porno. It's always them. It's always them. Why do they have such a frisky dynamic? It says, I'm always happy to play a lead role in a movie. No, you wanna play with yourself, a-hole. And I'll let you know when the mood strikes me. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of what you want. And a little bit of the rules. You know, I play fair. I listen to y'all. You know, I do listen to y'all. So for this episode, we are gonna go with the flow. It says I'm always happy to play the lead role in a movie. That's what Alicia's gonna say. So here at the, how the hell did he end up over here? I'm weak. Let's see. Alissa and Matthew have a great connection. So let's see what's gonna happen. What are they gonna do and where are they about to go? He's like, hey, want to get out of here? And they didn't do it. I'm weak. Okay, I want Mariah to meet Helena so that they can do a duet together, because our special guest is a singer. So and Helena is a music lover. So I really want them to utilize the talents that we've hired here. Are they about to play woohoo? He's starting a game of woohoo. Oh, Lily, where is your party outfit? Who is he about to play woohoo with? Lily? Okay, they didn't end up doing it. That's fine. That's perfectly fine with me. Let's read some moodlets. Our bachelor is feeling energized from the active trait public spotlight from hosting a party. The party I had is in the news, and why not? A party full of celebrities and luxury items is always going to grab the media's attention. Yes, it was a party. Spend with a lot of simoleons. Okay, that kind of doesn't make sense. Comfy from expensive furniture, glitz and glamour. From luxury item at a party. No party is complete without a bit of glamour. And he's grieving because of the passing of his father, which happened a little bit before the show actually started. Again, our bachelor is a Virgo, so Virgo Sims perfectionism can bring stress over them. He's convivial and uninspiringly decorated because he's a snob. And hello, Mariah, I need you to go meet Helena, please. Thank you. We're paying you to... Oh, Halo did hopped on the mic. Oh, Halo did hopped on the mic, y'all. She's like, I am making my appearance known. Okay, I'm curious to know what her singing skill is. That's what's happening right now. Level 1, and she hopped on the mic is insane. She's like, hi, Helena. And she's like, hello, Mariah. I know who you are. I know who you are. So you're a little known in the music industry. She's like, yes, I am. So I heard you dated Drake. And she's like, yes, I did. As you can see in Helena's relationship panel, I added her a little relationship with Drake. That is her ex. As we know, Helena is non-committal. So she dated him and she broke up with him because things were getting too serious. So now they have a strained relationship. He's a proper celebrity. She's saddened. It's disappointing to see a rift in a once strong relationship. Helena wishes things were different and wonders if Drake feels the same way. And Drake is hurt. Drake feels wronged by Helena, and being around Helena will remind Drake of that pain, and he's bitter from the breakup. Drake can't quite shake some resentment towards Helena about how their romantic relationship ended. Drake might find it unpleasant to be around Helena for a while, and she's neutrally attracted to him. She's like, so what made you date Drake? I don't know. He has a way with words, and he would fly me out to Turks and Caicos. Look at Lily. Look at Lily. I look in here to put her party outfit back on though. Because what? You look too cute to be dancing in your gym attire. There we go. There you go. Ooh, Halo is not doing good right now with that singing. Oh my. And she's like, I also heard that you are musically inclined. And she's like, yes, I am. She's like, how do you feel about singing a duet with me? I would absolutely love to. She's like, okay, come on. Let's sing a pop ballad together. She's like, okay. let's give the audience something to cheer at. It's just Mariah the scientist. She's not part of the game. And they're like, yay, Mariah, we love you. Let's see. Angel is so supportive. Oh my. She's really good. What is Helena's singing skill? Oh, this is so cute. I rarely ever see them do this karaoke because it never works. She's singing level 4. Okay. They actually sound good. They actually sound good, y'all. They're like, come on, y'all. They're like, I did not know Helena could sing like this. The spin is killing me. Oh, that was absolutely cute, you guys. Oh, look at Alicia dancing. When did they add these dance moves? That's so cute. Oh, Matthew was over here talking to Lily. What y'all talking about? What y'all over here talking about? All right, we actually have a gold event right now, y'all. We actually have a gold event. Okay, not much romance is really going on in this episode with our bachelor with anybody except for him asking to do the nasty with Alicia. But a goal of the party is to have Sims become flirty at the same time. So how about we do come over here and play woohoo? How about that? Let's do that. We are gonna have everyone play woohoo with our bachelor. Hello, Halo, where is your party outfit? Where the hell she get this tablet from? This e-reader? I'm so weak. We're about to play woohoo with Halo, Lily, Angel, Helena, Alicia, and Onyx. Let's get started. Oh, our bachelor's flirty. 2 people are flirty. Lily's flirty. Utterly enamored from feeling enamored with someone nearby. Just being around a sim that Lily is so enamored with can fill her with romantic feelings. And there's a mischievous soul nearby. I swear, I think it's Onyx. I swear. And in the rules of this one, it did say to have the 2 lowest relationships start some beef. So who was the 2 low romance? How did I already forget? Oh, romantic satisfaction begins. Helena and Matthew have a strong romantic relationship and will now have independent romantic satisfaction. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so let's start the beef. Okay, Angel is good. So she wouldn't start beef with Lily because she is good. So I think maybe Lily can like pry a little bit too much and she actually wants to be friendly with Angel. So maybe not a fight or anything. Maybe we can just have her try to learn. Maybe like a secret. Pry for secrets. Maybe we can just have her be a little too nosy. And Angel's not gonna like that because of course she sees her as the biggest threat to her game. That sound good? Is that good? Is she telling her? Oh, Lily has discovered that Angel has this secret. Coffee non-connoisseur. It started out innocent, although I'm sure that's what they all say. One morning while I was waiting for my coffee order at a coffee shop, the barista called out what I thought was my name. Grabbing the cup, I soon realized I was off by about 6 letters, but I'd already taken the coffee. Made eye contact with the barista, acknowledging confidently that it was mine. When I returned, she remembered me. Soon, everyone at that coffee shop knew me by this false name. I kept going and I kept taking this person's coffee. Oh my goodness. That's when things really flew off the rails. I was recognized in public by this new name. Over time, it became hard to differentiate this persona from my real life. What's next? A long-lost spouse? Kids? Who knows? Good coffee though. Angel, what? Wow, okay, I don't remember this. First impressions with each other, Lily thinks that Angel is emotionally expressive. Now and then, it's nice to see someone who is not afraid to share how they really feel about things. And Angel thinks that Lily is unreliable. This is interesting to her, seeing her as a threat. She doesn't quite like her, it seems. It says, a sim who gives the impression that they can never stick to one thing, place, job, or person doesn't inspire Angel to build a friendship. So she's probably like, I don't know, something's weird about Lily. She seems like she's all over the place, and I don't think that she's here to have a long-term thing with our bachelor. Like, I feel like she's the most likely to have a fling with our bachelor. Now let's see, maybe we can have her, because she actually does want to be friendly with Angel. Maybe we can try to gain her trust using the life drama mod. As we seen when we had Onyx try to gain Matthew's trust, that made their relationship go down. So maybe we can, if it doesn't go right, that can aid in our plot. Okay, they just played woohoo with everybody, and literally nobody learned anything. Let's see. They're actually friends, so it might work. We're trying to get her to gain her trust. And look at Alissa back here. They are literally like triplets. Like, oh, what y'all over here talking about? Was she able to gain her trust? Seductive survey from playing woohoo. So a lot of people got flirty, it seems. 2 can keep a secret. It's so juicy and delicious. Ooh. Secrets can be as sweet as ripe fruit. Does Lily keep the fruit or sell it back for a hefty sum? Whoa. And then the attempt failed. Angel doesn't trust Lily yet. Try building friendship first. Uh-oh. She's like, girl, what? And now they have negative friendship. Now they have negative friendship. Now they are acquaintances. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lily's an interesting one. I like where she's going. I like where she's going. Because I always forget that she has the nosy trait. So we're gonna utilize her being nosy. And Mr. Bachelor, I actually do need you to be romantic with some of these ladies. I do. I really do. So let's see. I'm gonna roll and roll and roll until we get something. It's always Alissa. It's always Alissa. Be friendly with Alissa from being loyal. Okay. I think Lily's learning her zodiac. So he wants to be friendly with Alissa. Let's go ahead and do it. Friendly. Maybe affection. Hug. Let's just have them hug. Alissa learned that Lily is a Cancer. And it's getting late. So we gotta wrap this party up. Actually, let's end the party because it's already gold. We're good. Let's end the party. Cool. Now our bachelor has level 6 charisma and the party was great. Let's roll this again. He always just wants to listen to music and music. Thank you so much, Mariah the scientist, for your help with getting to know the ladies today. But your time has come to an end. Okay, Matthew wants to hug someone from the soulmate aspiration. So it says Matthew was looking for a sweet, loving embrace from someone special. So drum roll. We are bringing out the randomizer for the first time in this episode. So I did remove Christy, I thought. Okay, now Christy's removed. So let's spin again and see who he's going to embrace, because that is 2 hearts. Y'all, no way it's gonna land on Helena. I was about to say no way. So I'm going to have him embrace Helena. And now that everyone has romance with our bachelor, this will be interesting to see how they react to this romantic interaction. Oh, he is still talking to Alissa though. Let's see with everyone around. Okay, he has reached romance level 6. And I don't know what that is. Probably something from Life and Death. Okay. Oh, they're hugging again. Nobody cares. Like, what's going on? Everyone definitely has romantic boundaries. What is he talking about? Telling an engaging story. Okay. Oh, flirt. What was that? Ah, I missed it. I think that was a compliment. Why does nobody care about the romance that's happening? It's Halo flirty and strutting away. She's funny for that. She's tired probably. Okay, and I actually hired a caterer for this, but let me disallow all of this stuff. What else does he want to do? Schedule a date? We can't do that. Actually, we're doing that tomorrow. All right, so it's 12 a.m. in the game. We're pretty much wrapping up this day. This was pretty interesting and fun, I will say. But I wanted to ask you guys if we should... I did the speed dates and the elimination in one singular episode, but I want to know if that is okay with you guys. If we should do the speed dates in one episode and then the elimination in another episode, or if you guys are okay with it being in the same episode with the dates and then the elimination happening, and then we kind of continue on with the aftermath of the elimination in the beginning of the episode following, like how we did in this episode. Y'all let me know. Looks like somebody is being mean over here. Is that Onyx? It's Onyx. Is she being mean to Alissa? Oh, she insulted Alissa. What was up with that? Oh my goodness. What else does she want to do? Complain about her love life from being jealous, freshen up in the mirror. Maybe I should have them, let me go through their wants really quick, y'all. I'm sorry. Anybody, she wants to order pizza for being lazy. She's hilarious. Lily wants to kiss someone and she still wants to be friendly with Angel from being loyal. Angel wants to share her insecurities and she wants to level up in handiness, while Onyx wants to complain about her love life. So since she's already talking to Alissa, we might as well just have her complain about her love life. Let's do it. She can't, apparently. Angel wanted to what? Share her insecurities. She should do that with Alissa. I feel like they're pretty good friends, if she even can, and share her insecurities, sure. And then we're gonna get everybody prepped for, oh my gosh, Matthew and Onyx do not have a good relationship. And I think he just did that because she was being mean to Alissa. Oh, Onyx. Oh, Onyx. You're clicking down with the Bachelor. It's literally the next day in the game, so I do have to get the, whoa. This is an embrace. Why do they have so much romance? Y'all, I'm shook and frozen right now. Helena and Onyx have romance. Their romantic interest. Helena has a crush on Onyx. What is happening right now? Oh my gosh. Why does nobody care about all these romantic things that are happening around the house? And then she just insulted her. Oh, new romance dynamic, unpredictable. What a whirlwind. Onyx and Helena seem to be very hot and cold towards each other. Romantic partners with the unpredictable romance dynamic may perform mean socials 1 second, but kiss and make up with romantic socials next. Would you describe the dynamic between Onyx and Helena as unpredictable? Sure. Y'all, what a twist in the end of all of this. But I do need to get y'all to go to bed. She's like, I'm going to sleep. You don't even have to tell me, producer. I'm going to sleep. Oh my goodness. Okay, Matthew first. Come on down. Sending you to bed. Oh my goodness. Oh, Lily's, wait. Why was Lily being mean to Onyx? What's going on? What is going on? I swear, she's the mischievous soul nearby that Lily is always like angry about. I think she's the one that she doesn't like. Okay, everybody stop going to sleep. Oh my gosh, what was that? Okay, now everyone should be headed to sleep. Last exception, everyone should be headed to bed right now. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Onyx, come on, get into bed. Yeah, I completely forgot that I locked their room door so that they wouldn't go in their room during the party. That was on me. Okay, I am gonna end this episode off on our girl Lily, who we are seeing more screen time of because I'm finding it very interesting to utilize her nosy traits. But I hope you all enjoyed this episode of The Bachelor, which was our day 5 house party episode. In the next episode will be day 6. The website is still down from the point where I'm recording this, which again is April 5th. So thank goodness I have the notes of each day in my own Google Doc. So I know how each day needs to go, but this was an interesting one. I'm very interested to see how the dates with Alissa, Helena, and Lily go. Very interested to see how that goes. So for the order of the dates, I am going to go from the highest relationship to the lowest relationship, because in the last elimination speed dating round we did the lowest to the highest. So you know, we're just testing things out to see how things go with the order in which things transpire, because some of you guys didn't like that it was lowest to highest. That's literally what the rules said. It literally said either random or lowest to highest. I mean, random is probably the fairest, but I'm just mixing it up so that we get different results every time. But anyway, please let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode. There's definitely still more lore behind everyone that we will get into as we continue to play, you know, if people don't end up going home before we can get to the lore. I'm a little late on figuring out the lore with our bachelor because I actually wasn't going to do it. I was just gonna like start it up. Like my intentions were literally just to make characters and play each day and see who goes home, but it is more interesting that they have lore behind them. So unfortunately by episode 3 I created the lore for each character, and unfortunately Chrissy didn't get any lore, but it's fine. I will see you guys in the next bachelor episode. Peace.